ArtFarms, in a nutshell, is kind of a creative approach to combating urban vacancy on the east side. And what we'd like to do is work with the urban farmers who are already active over there and bring in regional artists and invite them to design artworks that will serve a dual purpose as agricultural growth structures.
What we're trying to do with that is bring in a cultural layer. I mean, add something in there that suddenly makes a place that people would like to see. People will come, they'll use the farming, the farm stands, they support the farm activities, and it starts to create a bit of a little ecosystem where more economic activity, more interest in the area, and we hope that becomes a backdrop for other people's businesses. I mean, it makes sense to embrace it because it's economic activity. I think the problem that people have with urban farming is that it's hard to envision a scale that really transforms not only the economic situation but the land situation over there. And by getting urban farming to be seen as an activity that not only changes the landscape but brings in potential for other business, I think that slowly people will begin to accept it as something that they don't mind having. This kind of hybrid of community-based and community-focused food events, but also with a cultural dimension and art thing, I think that those are particularly projects or aspects of projects that really drive and inspire us on the ArtFarms here in Buffalo. I mean, at the end of the day, ArtFarms should add up to becoming a cultural place, a place where you can come see the mix of organic food and cuisine and stuff that's coming from the ground that's right there, but at the same time the artworks will be done by artists from Buffalo who represent the best of Buffalo's artists. But it becomes a really kind of authentic destination and a place to be in because everything is of the area.
Part of the appeal of this project is seeing that part of the east side change and being involved with that, you know, having kids who are growing up over there being able to see the food that they're eating being grown in their neighborhoods, and having that kind of impact I think would be fantastic.
I think in my mind in Buffalo, you know, there's a couple of development projects going on and they're all successes in their own way. What we're trying to do is address those kind of placemaking issues, but to add a cultural layer, and so we create a place that has a feel, a vibe. What I think would be the real success story is if a African American cultural community of food and art and a version of ArtFarms would emerge that's really specifically local to that area. It's going to be different than the ArtFarms area that would be in a Broadway Fillmore area, but I kind of envision ArtFarms as the empty land is the glue that binds together these little villages or pockets of activity that are connected with food and art.